Good morning, everybody. Jason Camper here, Liz Ruth and Cliff Gallagher. We're on a leadership lunchtime Zoom. This is obviously different.
This meeting is being recorded.
This is obviously different than the calls that we do. This is just a different Zoom, a unique presentation today that we're happy to showcase, happy to share with you. We've got lots of participants that are currently logging in right now, so we'll let those people kind of get situated and get seated, so to speak. Hope you had a great weekend. Obviously, lots of housekeeping items to go over. We still have the May bomb that is in full effect right now. Hopefully you are utilizing that. There's lots of elements to the May bomb. We've got double QV on certain upgrade packages. We also have all new free accounts that are created come with $25 preloaded. That expires at the end of the month. So you want to make sure those new accounts are getting those orders in the system and created before those credits get expired. And so lots of stuff going on. We're obviously building very hard towards the June retreat in Cabo San Lucas. We've got an exciting lineup at that retreat, including the upcoming Duo Elite DFT. And that is a powerhouse to say the least. We're at the peak time of the year where people are showing the most amount of skin during the year in the warmer months, swimsuit season. And we've got an incredible opportunity to take the momentum that has already been built with the Elite experience since the first of the year and take that to another level with the new inception of Duo Elite. And so big things and announcements coming out of the retreat. Regardless if you're at the retreat or not, you're going to be hearing some really big things coming. We also have our brand new e-commerce platform and shopping cart model that we're going to be rolling out here in the next few weeks. So exciting things always brewing at the World of Le-Vel. Today is a very exciting presentation for you guys. We have a new system, a new piece of technology that we are super excited to showcase to you guys. Some of you may have already kind of known about it a little bit. We secretly deployed it or quietly deployed it, if you will, months back in a minimized fashion, and some of you kind of found it. I don't want to say it was hidden, but it wasn't easy to get to, and some of you kind of stumbled upon it in the transfer credit section, and we were allowing people to kind of test. But today, you're going to see the full-blown version that's ready to go, and you now have a new marketing weapon, if you will, and weapon from a positive perspective, that you now have a new arrow in your quiver to go out there and get new customers and new accounts. And so we're going to coin this, we're going to call this today the free account invitation system. Okay, so this is a new technology in the cloud office that, listen to this closely, that allows you to send an invitation for people to create a free account via their phone number or email. So we're going to show you in the cloud office today how to send these invites. And again, you can invite somebody from a text message, or you can invite somebody from an email. You enter their phone number, you enter their email, and the system then sends out the personalized invitation for them. It brings them to a new landing page that talks briefly about the Thrive experience, and you're just steps away from creating a new free customer account. And so it's a completely slick marketing approach to getting people on your team. And so right now, if you think about the process and the mythology, if you will, right? How do you create new accounts? You do it one or two ways. You log into your back office and you create an account for the person because you know their information, or you just do it for them so they don't have to do it. That's one way. The other way is sending out your link to people. Here, please create an account. Please sign up with me. Please click my link. Please go create an account. This is totally different. You're sending an invitation to somebody. So if you think about the marketing perception of it, please, 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 will you sign up? Please create an account. Will you create an account? This is almost a kind of hard to get, hard to be in the club. Let me invite you. You need to be invited before you can create an account. So know that now there's almost like a marketing, I want to get the invitation. What you're really going to learn today too, beyond just the logistics of how to use the system, how to create these invitations, how to manage the invitations, how to track the invitations to see if people clicked on them, to see what's going on. I want you to really too let your mind spin on how you can come up with cool social media and promotions to put on Facebook or social media. For example, so like starting today, the narrative gets to be different. You could say something on Facebook or Instagram, whatever platform you prefer to use the most. You could say, hey guys, today only I have 5 invitations to create a free account. They're going to come with $25 in preloaded credits. The first 5 people to message me are going to get the invitations, right? So now you're having people reach out to you. I saw your ad. I'm interested. Here's my phone number. I'd like to receive an invitation. What you're also going to learn today on the system is not only how to just use the system and create the invitations. We also have an element that you can send an invitation with Thrive credits assigned to it, attached to it. So you could say, and this is over and above what's going on with the May bomb. So don't mistake the May bomb is what I'm talking about right here. Like let's pretend the May bomb is just not even, it doesn't exist, it's over. You would have the power. Let's say you have 100 Thrive credits just sitting in your account from random reasons, and you're really wanting Christy to become a new customer and get her order coming. You can create a personalized invitation for Christy and assign her whatever, $20, or hey, I'm going to cover your shipping if you order today. So you send her 15 Thrive credits. So you log into the back office, you put her phone number in there, you assign the amount of credits, and that invitation goes to her. She has a link to create her account. You guys are going to see all this today. And then she has those Thrive credits. Well, let's say Christy never did what Christy promised she would do, and that is place an order with you. So she just never did it. You can have a way to pull those credits back. You can retract those credits back from Christy's account, but it's a really slick, cool, technology-driven approach to get people to create accounts, and you're going to be able to use Thrive credits if and when you feel the need to help stimulate first-time orders, et cetera, et cetera. So we're really excited today to go through this system. This system is live as of today. You're going to hear and see about it today. So this really is kind of a pay attention to the details presentation today. So I'm now going to switch it over to Cliff and Liz to get us running out of the gates. Thank you guys. How are y'all this Monday morning?
Hey, doing great.
Hey, Jason, we're doing excellent. This is an exciting bit of information we want to get to everyone. So we're super hyped to demo it.
Well, take it away.
All right.
Okay, awesome. So, hey, everybody. Welcome to the call today. We are going to take you through, so lots of the questions that everybody has in the chat, we've been watching them. We're going to answer all your questions here. So just take out your pen and paper and take notes on this. And we're going to take you through the system, through the different flows that you can do with this new technology. Super excited, as Jason said. And anyway, this is going to be super awesome for you guys. I'm really excited. So first things first. So when you log into Cloud Office, you're going to see a new button on your upper right-hand side. So if you look there, you can see that it says invite customer. Oh, so beautiful right there. And you can go ahead and you have 2 options there. We're going to start with the first option, which is create invitation. This is your option to invite someone to create their free account. So you got this beautiful pop-up here. It says send invitation to. You're going to enter the person's first name here. Note that you only really want to send it to their first name. If you put their last name in, their personalization will have the first name and last name, and that'll be kind of weird for them. So you don't want somebody saying like, hey, Cliff Gallagher, welcome to Lavelle. Like it's a lot more personal. Just be like, hey, Cliff, like, so this would be their first name or the name that you call them by, right? So I go by Liz, but my real name's Elizabeth. And so it's, you would put whatever the name that they prefer here. So then you have the option to enter their mobile phone. So you can enter the mobile phone number here. This is definitely the preferred option to communicate with people. And the reason why is because your open rates on SMS and text are so much higher than what you're going to get with an email. The statistics, like kind of overall statistics for SMS and text open rates are about 98% versus an email is about 28%. So like there's a huge difference there, 70% more likely for the person to go ahead and open your message. And as you guys know, when you open your phone, you get that instant notification of a text message where unless you have your notifications turned on for email, you don't get that. So even if they don't open it, they see it, right? So, so then you have the option to put their email in. And I want to be clear about this, guys. If you enter the phone and the email, the person will receive a text and an email with your invitation, okay? And if you look at the template there, it says standard invitation, and there's a drop down, but at current, you only have the standard invitation, and you can see the SMS preview right there for what your invitation is. And it says first name, which would be the person's first name. So like Cliff, ready to thrive. Here's a special invite just for you. Start by setting up your free account. And we'll take you through what the next step would be in that. But I want to give you guys a little juicy piece of information. We will be adding more templates. So we will be looking at things like happy birthday template, thank you, like kind of an appreciation, like thank you so much, template, or different templates when we do the credit option. So the invitation right now is just the standard invitation to create your free account. You can see the SMS preview there. And so then you're going to go ahead and click send invitation. And just remember, again, like this is mobile phone or email. And if you only enter mobile phone, obviously they're just going to get the text. If you only enter email, they're just going to get the email. If you enter both, they will get text and email. So it's really up to you and how people like to communicate with you. So once you hit send invitation, the person will go ahead, will get the email or the message to create a free account. So
yep. And let's, just so everyone knows, I can show you the live example. I mean, this is live and working right now. It will come right to your phone, and it comes, and if you're playing around in the system, you'll notice it's working at this point. So yeah.
Right. And then what's great on this page is if you see that invitations how to, you can click that. It's going to drop down with the instructions for how to do this. So if you forget, it's okay. You have all the instructions here, but you do have to click that to expand it. So Cliff, could we take a look at what the email looks like for creating an account? So when you send out to create an account, this is the email that's going to be sent to your friend or family member. And so it'll just say like, hey, they've invited you to create your Thrive experience with a free account. And then after that, you're going to click create. The person will click create my account now. And then they go to this, actually it's going to go to the new landing page. Sorry, that's just like a glitch. It'll go to the new landing page that we've created. So Cliff, can you go to the lander instead?
Yep, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me do the other route. That's the better way to get through to that. So let's go with the credit one, so that way it'll pull it up if you don't. Yeah, that way I can get to it, Liz. I don't have that one preloaded.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, so that's what the email will look like when it sends. And so somebody asked, is it for promoters and customers? It's only for promoters at this point in time. We only have it loaded into promoters, although that is a good idea, like to load it in for customers as well. So let's go to the next step. When you click the orange button and it's going to say create invitation with credits, it brings you to this page. Now, if you've already been playing out with this system, and I know some people already have, you'll be somewhat familiar with this. So when you click create an invitation, it says right there, credits type. So in this account, there's only one type of credits available, and that's transferable credits. You may also have regular credits, and you would be able to select which ones you want to use. In the parentheses there, it's going to show how much dollars and credits that you have available to distribute. So then you're going to go ahead and enter the amount that you want to gift. So the amount of credits can be any dollar amount. It does have to be a dollar amount. You know, if you put in weird characters, it won't accept it. But it could be, it has to be over $1, but it could be, you know, like $5.50, whatever it is. And you may base this on the product that the person's interested in. You may base this on the promotion that you're currently offering within your team or just for your own business. You may also base this on, like, if there's if you want to help the person get to a certain level, or if you want to help the person buy a particular package, you might adjust the cost there. So then you're going to enter the description. So note on the description is going to serve two purposes. The first purpose is to let you know, like, kind of like who you send these credits to, and it's going to give you a little note. So like if I sent credits to Kayla for her birthday, then my notes would be, that would be in my description. But the thing you need to know is that the person who receives the credits will also see this description. So you wouldn't want to say Kayla from doctor's office receive happy birthday credits, because in this case, Kayla herself would also see that message. So it's a nice thing to say, like, hey, Kayla, happy birthday, here, you know, here are credits, but it's not going to be the SMS or the message. It's just like a descriptor or a note for you to know. So, so the next thing you want to look at is the expiration date. You'll note that it's 30 days in advance. So your credits are 30 days. They're going to be live for 30 days. So the next thing is you're going to enter the first name.
Liz, let me jump in on that one. The good thing about that is sometimes you might have a lot of credits in your system, and you're going to send out a lot of these notices, right? And you might not remember who you sent to, you know, if you're sending out 100 of these at this point in time. If they don't use it within the first 30 days, we're going to automatically pull it back for you. So that way you then have these back. They just don't sit out there in a limbo space. And then you have to try and remember, track and trend, scroll through your ledger and figure it out. We're going to automatically pull them back because within 30 days, they should have gotten on Thrive by then at this point. So.
Right. And Cliff, can you set the expiration date for less than 30 days? I'm not sure. And just so you guys know, this is a new system to us. So you can set the expiration date. So if you're doing it for like 1 week or 7 days or 2 weeks, you're able to set it, but the maximum amount is 30 days, just so you guys know. And then, oh no, it's not, the maximum amount isn't 30 days. Looks like you can set the expiration to whatever you like.
Right, but we default 30 because within 30, the user should be on Thrive at that point, or you should be reaching back out to them and saying, hey, well, what's the deal, right? You know, why haven't you used these awesome credits to get going on a life-changing journey?
Yes, and if the credits expire, yes, they go back into your account because they've not been used. So you enter the first name here, again, mobile number and email, and then just an FYI again on here, if you just enter the mobile number, they're only going to get the text. If you enter the email, they'll only get email. Both means both. So the templates again here, oh, you moved too fast. Don't move too fast. The template down here says standard credit invitation. Again, we will be adding new templates such as a happy birthday template, a thank you so much, I appreciate you template, different SMS templates. And then if you guys have, this is a great chance, if you guys have a particular template you'd like to see, like an instance in which you might send a text to somebody with credits, then please drop that in the chat right now and we can look at it for a future iteration if we think it's a great idea. So so anyway, just would like to have that information from you guys and get your feedback there. But in any case, the SMS message will be right there. It says first name, so like, hey Cliff, ready to thrive, start today and it'll show the credits amount. So start today and get $30 in credits off of your $30 off of your first order. Get your free account by signing up here. So get your free account to shop. So then it'll have the link. So so the next step is you can see the transaction history here. So you can see on the left, you can see the date the invitation was created. Note that this isn't an expiration, it's the date the invitation was created. The description, that kind of gives you information about who you sent it to. Remember, the person sees that description as well in their account. It gives the information about their email, their phone number that you've entered. So like if maybe they don't get it, maybe you entered the email incorrectly, you can check it here. And also says the amount of credit. So one thing I want you guys to see here, when you see the amount remaining, it's like kind of a ledger, and that can be somewhat confusing. My suggestion is look all the way at the bottom at your total balance. That's your total balance of credits still available to you. So, so anyway, I just wanted to call that out in case you find the amount remaining a teeny bit confusing, because it's kind of like a ledger of the credits coming in and out. So let's look at the actions on the right-hand side here. So if you look there, your actions are recall, copy invite, or resend invite. Let's go over each one. So recall would be if you want to pull the credits back. So if like Cliff didn't come to my birthday party and I hate him now, I'm pulling back the credits. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Of course he would come to my birthday party. What the heck? But no, if something happened, if the person reached out and said, you know what, like Liz, I'm really not interested, like, you know, or like, please don't send me any more messages like this, like you're bothering me, or if maybe they sign up with somebody from your team instead, or whatever the reason is, when you click recall, that's going to pull the credits back into your account. Okay. So the second option there, so you can see that there in the description that it says it's been recalled. So the second option, we get to do this again. So if you missed the demo before, now you get a new, we're going to show it to you one more time. So here we are going through creating the invitation for credits. Yep, so you're going to enter all the information there. And then you'll select the invitation, and then you click send invitation. So once you send the invitation, again, you have all of those actions on the right-hand side. Oh, just wait one moment. We're loading it. But so the recall is pulling it back. Copy invite. This is kind of an interesting one. So while we don't have a functionality with, no, that's not Cliff's real phone number, y'all. He's smarter than that. So, okay. So when we say copy invite, so this system works with the email that you enter and the SMS that you enter, right? The mobile number that you enter. However, it does not integrate with social media. So let's say you are chatting with somebody, you're somebody who builds their business on social media, and that's where your conversations are happening, and you've not yet got that text message going with the person. Let's say or maybe you do have their mobile number, but they keep replying to you on Facebook Messenger instead. That happens to me sometimes, that people just have a preferred way to communicate with you. So if that's the case, you're going to want to use copy invite, because when you click copy invite, it's going to give you the invitation that you can copy it into your direct messages, like for Facebook, or for, so it's going to go ahead and put you into the landing page. So like in this case, you would have to write your own message. So like if I'm reaching out to Cliff on social media, and we've been going back and forth about this, I would have to write my own message and say like, hey Cliff, you know, to get you started, I just added $30 into your account, you know, here's the link to create your free account and move to the next step. And then you're going to be able to copy this URL, and note, it's your referral URL, guys. So, and yes, that is my real referral URL. Don't sign up under me or copy and paste that to anyone, because I don't want any promoters. Y'all are my promoters. I don't want any promoters on my team. We have enough to do at corporate. So so anyway, what you would do with this is like, now you can bring this link over into those DMs, right? So you can say like, hey Cliff, you know, that's awesome. I'm so excited to help you get your gut health on track. Here's $30 in credits to, you know, you can add a free balance to your order with this amount in credits. So like, then you would go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's truly linked to the person that you're sending this invite to. And if you see a lot of the coding that's behind the scenes right here, behind your referral link, this is specific to that invite. So that way, you don't want to go and post it just on your Facebook wall and say, here you
Yes.
go, right? Because that'd be the first person that would get it, and that might not be Tina that you sent it to at that point in time. So it's truly meant to give you that multiple options outside of email and normal text messaging, so that you can get the message over to them in case people don't operate in that function. So
yeah, and it's again like it's a one-to-one messaging. So like Cliff was saying, like this is not something you blast out to everybody or put on your stories. This is something that you do one-to-one, communicating with people. And I think that's a super important point that Cliff made, that each invitation is personalized. So let's say you're sending multiple DMs. Y'all, you got to hit copy the invitation for every single one you send, because otherwise you're going to send the same one to multiple people, and that could be a big old mess. So like, you don't want to do that. Make sure that you do it, take your time, click copy invitation, and then put it in. So so going back to, we're going to go over this landing page in just a second, but going back to this section, the only other thing you can do within Actions is resend invite. So I just want to say for this, please give people some time to receive your invites, and then you might want to follow up with them personally to see if they received the invite, the text, or the email. And the situation with this is you can resend the invite, but guys, like, we don't want to spam people, and we don't want to send them like 10 invites in the same day. Like, I know you're eager and we want to get everybody on Thrive, and so yay, but like, please use this button with caution. If you resend an invite, it's something that you want to do if you've checked in with the person and they have not received the invite and you have that confirmation for them. Do not get click happy and resend this invite a million times a day, because you're going to spam the person. It's going to feel like you're coming after them. They're not going to like it. It's not going to be great for our email deliverability and text deliverability just as a company. So I just caution you guys with the resend invite, like, use it if the person truly did not get your message, but please don't overuse it or get click happy here. So let's look at the next step. So let's go back to that landing page. So this landing page is going to be the next step. So whether they get the email or they get the text. Actually, Cliff, could we look at those slides that have the texts on them? The
give me
PDF.
1 second.
Okay. So we're going to show you guys what it looks like when somebody gets the text. So here's the SMS option. So when they get the text, this is exactly the text that they will receive. And so you can see the one on one side is the invitation one, and the one on the other side is the credit one. And you can see it'll show you the amount of credits, which is really cool. So the next step, when they click on that, or if they click on the link from the email, is going to be to this landing page. And the point of the landing page, guys, is we wanted to design a page that would not information overload people, but just really focus on that next step, right? Because the point of this is to get them to create that free account, right? So we really wanted to gear this landing page. We don't want to tell them everything about Thrive all at once. What we want to do is we want to get that free account, right? So that's the point of this landing page. We just have a very quick testimonial there. Social proof will always help the click-through rates there. And the point is for people to get started. Now, if you have somebody who's a little curious and they want to do a little bit more research, they can always scroll down. There's information about Thrive, the experience. We just kind of hit the high points, and there's a video there as well. But we're just trying to focus in on that create account. So the next step when you click create account is it goes into the normal account creation process where somebody selects the country and they move on with the form. So that part hasn't changed, and I know you guys are super familiar with that. Note that this also is your referral URL. So again, like, this is going, through your business, and when somebody clicks a country, they'll, they will verify that it is you who sent them the invitation. So, yeah, so that's really how it works. Cliff, do you have anything to add or anything about the process that you want to highlight?
No, I think you did an excellent job walking through this, Liz. And, we've been working on this, as Jason mentioned, we started this, we kind of did a soft beta rollout, and we saw that a couple of people were using it, but it wasn't, it was one of those, let's put it out there and see what we get, see what questions would come back. And it was kind of just very quiet. And so, when we really started thinking about it and talking this through, the power, as Liz pointed out, is in the text message. 98% open rate. Everybody, I don't care who you are. When you get a text message, you look at it and you determine if it's going to be something that you click on or you're not. But if they know that you're sending them a text message, your friend's sending you something, hey, I'm about to send you, $25 in credit. And guess what? The company's matching that as well, too. So you've got $50 to get your Thrive experience started. I mean, that's a game changer as I keep seeing these, chat pop up. So no, we're super excited. We wanted to give, this is a start too. Realize that, there will be more functionality that will come into play with this, but we wanted to start with something that knew we could execute and deliver on very easily. And so text messages and email, we know how to do, and we know how to do them very well. So we figured we'll do that, and we put the copy invite function in there to use other forms. Will we get Facebook Messenger or Twitter or IG functionality baked into it? Eventually, we will look into doing that. Yeah. Can we put promo codes into this? Heck yeah, that'll be something that we'll be rolling out eventually as well too. Maybe sample credits too, right? Maybe we make this a very robust and empowering system. So we will continue to expand upon this based on y'all's use of this. So, as Jason said, we've got the May bomb running through the end of the week. So let's take advantage of this. All these accounts come preloaded with 25 in credits. Let's see how many of you want to use this functionality and send them credits as well on top of that. I think we might just get a darn little leaderboard out there and see who's going to actually use this system the most over the next week. And that will tell us, is this a win? Is this a game changer that I keep seeing in the chat? Or do we need to go back to the drawing board again? So, we love coming up with doing innovative ways, and we've got a great IT team that supports us on it. But yeah, I'm super excited to see the volume and the growth that comes just from this alone. One click, boom, you're done. You can do it on, we're playing around with our phones earlier today and just trying to make sure that it's optimized for you doing it on your phone.
Yeah, and just for you guys to know, like Cliff said, this is the first iteration of this, right? So somebody asked if we could, have a limit of you created the first 10 invites that go out have a certain amount of credits. That's a great iteration to this. Having different templates, maybe rolling it out to customers to invite, so they can have do their refer to, that would be really cool too. Right now, this is only available for promoters. It is new. So it's new for us, new for you guys. So it's something we're super excited to release, but obviously with every release, we're learning as we go along and learning as you guys use it. And one of the cool things is to start with that leaderboard. We're going to get a leaderboard going and see who's really using this system. And as Cliff said, and just to iterate, y'all, we have the bomb promo that every single account, you don't have to use this feature to get that $25 for your new customer. However, to use it with the bomb promo is really lovely because you can send that SMS or that DM or that email that's creating that new account that just makes it super simple for them to get started with the new landing page. So that's just something great. If you want to do it more as a one-to-one, you can say hey, we have this bomb promo going on right now. It's the best time to get started. You're going to get $25. And what's cool is you could actually say anybody who signs up during this promo, you get $25 off your first order. And I personally, from my business, will give you, $25 off your second order too, or something like that. And you could pull in that credits functionality as well. There are amazing ways to use the system that you guys will think of that we never thought of. So just want to continue to use it, and you can sweeten the deal for your new customers, with BOM plus this. And then BOM doesn't go through the end of the month. It goes through, I believe, the 26th.
Yep, Friday.
Yeah. So you have a couple more days to go through with BOM and really hit it. And just utilize the system and see what it can do for you, because it's just one other way. And the one thing I will say is, when you're reaching out to people, obviously you want to have that relationship going. You don't want to look at everybody just as a sale. You want to have a good relationship, with that person and offer them some good value when they're coming into your business. But the one thing somebody asked if the bomb credits expire. So the bomb credits, the $25, that is over at midnight on the 26th, guys. Not at the end of May. The end of May is next week, but the 26th, that's this Friday. So if you, for those new customer accounts, they'll get the 25 in credits when they create the account this week. Yeah, but what I wanted to say is, like, don't count people out. Like, a lot of times you have a preconceived notion about what somebody's going to say or what somebody needs in their life, or, and you think like, oh, I can't reach out to that person. Oh, that person, So I would just say, like, don't count anybody out, because you'd be surprised, like, some of the people that are looking for something that you just don't know about. So that's kind of my final thought for you guys. Cliff, do you have anything else that you want to share?
No, I think some people I've seen saying that, this would be great for customers. I think our IT team got one jump ahead of us and actually have this live in customer accounts as well too. So educate your customers when you see that's out there. I mean, it's the same functionality, it's the same flow. It just uses their credits in that stead. So it's a great way to get your customers thriving for free as well too, which can build your next promoter that you would bring over and convert over. But no, take full advantage of it. This is one of those options to where, with the May bomb, with the 25 that corporate's loading into this, you can run your own promo on top of that and take full advantage and really sweeten the deals for everyone that's potentially on the fence. Well, should I do it? Should I not? Well, look, you've already got 25. I'm going to throw in another 25. There's 50. That's half off, a third off of a Thrive experience right then and there. So who wouldn't want to take advantage of basically almost thriving for free right out of the gate? So I look forward to seeing everybody take full advantage of this. I look forward to the numbers as we start doing that. And again, bear with us, work with us. Yes, there's a lot of questions. Where's the logs? Where's this? Can I report on it? It will be coming over time. We would rather get this out right now and let you guys go running with it, and then we'll pull in a little more functionality later on. But this is something that we think can be a game changer, especially heading into summer, when you can quickly text somebody a link right then and there. Boom, you're done.
Yes. And I love what you were saying, Cliff, about adding additional credits into the bomb promo. Somebody mentioned they were going to add enough credits to cover their shipping. That's a terrific idea. Remember, you guys, it's so hard to say no if the offer is irresistible. So think about that irresistible offer to get people on Thrive. Use this system, and we're so excited to see how you guys are going to use it. And I just want to say, this is just one thing, you guys. This summer is lit. Like, we have so many incredible things that we're working on this summer for you guys. The team has been working really hard. This summer will be like no other. And I just want you guys, like, do not sleep on this summer. Like, get and in particular, like, your events, get your events, guys. Our Facebook events page is looking a little bit quiet to me. So I would love to get your events in there, get that going. Start filling up your calendar with all the events that you're going to be doing, because we are releasing a brand new event program with host rewards. And some of this stuff, you guys, you're gonna want to go ahead and take advantage of. And we're at the end of May. It's time to start thinking about June and July and August. Get it on people's calendars. So, and there's just going to be just more promos, new things, new programs, like new sampling. There's so much coming this summer, you guys, and the momentum is high, and it's up to you guys how far you take it, So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you, Liz. Great job. Pablo, thanks for having in the background. Just in case something went wrong, we have our crack IT team ready to fix things for us. So thanks. And thanks to Jason for jumping on. And we've got, as Liz said, we got more stuff coming throughout the week and throughout the month and the summer. So stay tuned, but don't let anything slow you down.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. See you next week.